All right. First off, filler video. I had nothing else to play, so we're gonna make a cereal tier list. I hope you enjoy. That's all I have to say. So let's get straight. Actually, that's not all I have to say. Let me find the one person who unsubscribed. Trust, when I find out who you are, your mama not gonna see you. But to everybody else, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a first ever non-gaming video on this channel, and it's going to be a cereal tier list. Once again, I had nothing else to record or upload, so this is what we're doing. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna make a new tier called for cereal that I just haven't had. Hold on, bear with me, technical difficulties. All right, let's get started. Okay, Apple Jacks. I'll get these every now and then. You know, I'm not a grown man, I still love my parents, so most of the time I just let my mom buy the cereal. But out of all the times that I get cereal, I really wouldn't get Apple Jacks as my first pick. It's good, but I think I'll just leave it at B tier. If it's around the house, I'll eat it, but I don't think I'd ever get it as my first choice. Now, Bop the Berry, I've never had this before. There's like a whole bunch of them shit like Count Chocula, yeah, Frankenberry, all those types of cereal. I've never had those. I take it back. I had Count Chocula. I'll tell you, it was pretty good. It was like chocolate fruity pebbles, and we'll get to that though. So for now, I haven't had this, so leave that on right. Now, Captain Crunch with no berries. This got to be D tier, bro. Like, cause like, bro, I don't like eating my Captain Crunch. See, you're gonna see a theme in this list with all of these cereal that it's same thing with Lucky Charms. Like when all the good pieces are gone, the cereal gets trashed. So in Captain Crunch, all bad pieces, that's like Lucky Charms with no marshmallows. What are we doing? So I'll give this a D tier because like literally, what are you doing? Now Captain Crunch with the berries. I'll get to B tier cereal. It's pretty good, but I don't know. For some reason, this gets OD'd in my house. I don't know why, but every time I look on the shelf, it's Captain Crunch, and I just never want to eat it. I never want to eat it. Okay, moving on. Sprinkled Donut Crunch. I think I'm gonna put this in D tier because I've had this like one time, like when I was like 10, and for reference, I'm 17, but it just wasn't good. The smell was okay, but when I actually took the spoon, getting ready to crack down, the flavor just wasn't there. So Captain Crunch, step up y'all game. Most of y'all cereals are in D tier. Now, Oops All Berries. This is fire right here. Oops All Berries, I'll probably give that an A tier because the berries are honestly the best part of Captain Crunch. And I've bought this a few times. I don't know why I haven't bought it more. But Oops All Berries is a fire cereal. Definitely one of the better Captain Crunch. So yeah, not much to say on that. A tier. Now, you're gonna see another recurrent thing with these peanut butter cereal. I personally don't like peanut butter. But I'm not gonna say the cereal itself isn't good just because I don't like the peanuts. So I'm just gonna leave this unranked. Okay. Now, regular listen, I want y'all to pay attention. This says Cheerios. This doesn't say Honey Nut Cheerios. Regular Cheerios, I mean, for what they're doing for the community, they make your heart healthy. But just eating regular Cheerios, bro, D tier cereal, bro. No sugar, no honey, just straight. That's like eating, what's the one cereal? Raisin Bran? No, health-wise, it's probably S tier. But flavor-wise, we're leaving it at a D tier. Okay, now, chocolate Cheerios. I've never had this, so I'll put it unranked. But if I had to guess, I don't think any chocolate cereal is probably lower than C tier, if not all B tier. So we're just gonna leave this unranked for now. Now moving on. Frosted Cheerios. Bro, I've never had that before. I didn't know a lot of this cereal existed. Like, bro, who eats Chex? Like, come on now, what are we doing? Now, Frosted Cheerios, I'm gonna leave that unranked. Check. All these Chex can go unranked because if you're below the age of 40, what are we doing? Now this is Chips Ahoy. I thought this was this cereal, but no, this is Chips Ahoy. I don't think I've ever had Chips Ahoy cereal. But Chips Ahoy cookies are fire, but that don't mean the cereal fire. So I'm gonna leave that unranked too. Cinnabon, I've never seen that on the shelf. Now Cinnamon Toast Crunch, this is where it gets interesting. People always glaze Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it's just not there for me. It's a good cereal, but I don't see the appeal. People say it's a SS plus cereal, it's the best, but bro, I'm gonna give Cinnamon Toast Crunch an A tier, because I'm not gonna say never, but all the hype, I think it's well, let me not say overrated, but for me personally, I think it's a little overrated. Cocoa Puffs. Now, I remember seeing all those nutty commercials back in like the 2010s over my grandma's house, but I've never actually had Cocoa Puffs. So we're gonna leave a lot of these. We're gonna leave these unranked. Cookie Crisp. Now, Cookie Crisp, these are a pretty good cereal. I'll give these a low B tier. I'd say Captain Crunch is a little better than Apple Jacks. So yeah, I'll give it that. Yeah, Cookie Crisp, good cereal, but it kind of all tastes the same. So we're gonna leave it at that. Now Corn Flakes, I'm pretty sure these are just a worse Captain Crunch. Just Corn Flakes cereal, no frost, all flake. So we're gonna leave that unranked. I haven't had that. Now Pops. Pops are really good. I'll give these. Dang. I don't know where I would put this. This either has to go top of B or bottom of A. I'm not entirely sure. Pops are a good cereal, but they get kind of, for some reason, Pops are always stale. If you get a box of Pops, there's like a 50% chance them stale. But I don't know why. I think we're gonna leave that bottom of A for now. No lie, I'd take Pops over Cinnamon Toast Crunch if I had to. Would I though? That might be a crazy take. We'll leave it at top of B for now. Now Count Chocula. I don't know. I see all these as old head cereal. I don't know why. My dad bought these one time and he tore them up. But for me, Count Chocula, it was pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate cereal. I don't really enjoy chocolate. I mean, I like chocolate in general. A Hershey's bar, and I think Hershey's is a C tier. I think chocolate in general is just a C tier candy. Let me know if y'all want to see a candy tier list. But I think I'll put these in C tier. Not good, they're not bad, just kind of what they are. Now, Cracklin' Oat Bran. I don't know what that is. This is something I would see in my damn grandma house, bruh. Okay, Eggo maple syrup. I've never seen that before. Where do you buy this? Leave that unranked. Frankenberry. I think I'll put that C tier. I think all those like General Mills mascot cereal, I think all of that's like C tier. French Toast Crunch, never had that. Fruit Loops, A tier cereal. I'll take that over Cinnamon Toast. Honestly, no. Fruit Loops is gonna be at the top of A tier. I'll take that over Oops All Berries, because Fruit Loops, W cereal. Not too much to say on that. Frosted Flakes. Now, here's where this Frosted Flakes for me. My mom and grandma used to spam Frosted Flakes when I was little, so I didn't eat them for a long time. And I forgot how really good they are. But for me now, I've had it so much when I was younger, I don't think I'd take Frosted Flakes over a lot of these cereal. But just in general, off of flavor, I say not Captain Crunch, Frosted Flakes gotta be B tier. Maybe A tier. I'll put it. I take it over. I take Fruit Loops over Frosted Flakes though. Okay. Frosted Mini Wheats, never had that. Golden Crisp, I think I've had that like one time when I was 7. I don't think I liked it, but I'll leave it unranked. Golden Grams, never had that. What is Gorilla Munch? What, bro? What? No, get that out of here. Honey Bunches of Oats, never had that. Honeycomb, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our first A tier cereal, S tier cereal. Honeycombs are literally magnificent, and if you want to have high blood sugar and have diabetes, put some sugar on them junks, stir it around. Man, y'all just don't know. Honeycombs, S tier cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios, I'll give these an A tier. Yeah, great cereal. I had some of these this morning actually. It might drop down. This might drop to B tier actually. This might drop down to B tier. I'm not sure. It's Honey Nut Cheerios. We'll leave it below Frosted Flakes though. Come on now, stop playing. Nah, this is going above Frosted Flakes. All right, we'll change that later. Okay, Hostess Donuts powdered. What is that? I didn't know I didn't know those mini donut brand made cereal. Go Lean, bruh. This is something they would serve up on you at school. They're saying it's fire, bruh. Never had that. Kicks, never had that. Crave, excuse me. I had this at my friend's house years ago, a couple of times. I say it's all right. This might be the low B. Yeah, I think that's a good place for it. Life, the game of life. Y'all stick to board games. What are y'all doing? Lucio's? What? From Overwatch? Bro, these don't exist. Y'all are literally capping. These cereal don't exist. These are NPC cereal. Now, Lucky Charms. Here we go. This goes at the very top of A. Now the non-marshmallow parts are holding it back big time. If they have all marshmallow Lucky Charms, it would easily be S tier. But you know, the little brown bits, they be messing up. It's holding the cereal back. But still A tier cereal. Nutter Butter, never had that. Oreos, bro, Oreo-O's, not Oreos, Oreo-O's. Nah, I've never had this cereal. I'm gonna leave it unranked. Cocoa Pebbles, I've had these like probably twice over my cousin's house. They were okay. A chocolate cereal for me is always gonna be probably C tier. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that right there. Now, Fruity Pebbles. I don't care what nobody says. Fruity Pebbles will be my all-time favorite cereal. This is going in the tippity top of S tier. It might need its own Fruity Pebble tier, to be honest, because this is just how generational this cereal is. Now I know what y'all are gonna say. Oh, come on, but the cereal it gets soggy after 30 seconds. Why do you pour up a bowl of frosted Fruity Pebbles and let it sit for more than 30 seconds? That cereal should be gone in 20. That's how good this is. Now, stay with me now. S tier cereal. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Pop-Tarts. Didn't know this had a cereal. So, we're going to put that right there. Raisin Bran. Like I said, same thing with Cheerios. It's probably S tier health-wise. But as a cereal, bro, D tier. It's literally just Frosted Flakes without the frost. Because look, one time this is all we had. I put some sugar on them junks. Tasted just like Frosted Flakes. So that's how I know y'all are fraudulent. Fraudulent cereal right here, D tier. Raisin Bran Crunch, probably the same thing. Now, Reese's Puffs. Beat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs. Now, I've never had Reese's Puffs, once again, because I don't like peanut butter. But, y'all remember that thing song back in the day? It was like, that dude with the orange, Letterman jacket. I don't know the lyrics, but that song fire. That song bump. Reese's. Peanut butter chocolate, great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. I might put them in A tier just because, we're gonna put them in A tier just because of the song. I've never had them, but just because of that theme song back in the day, we're gonna put them in A tier. I'll play like a snippet of it, see if I don't get copyrighted. But yeah, Rice Krispies, never had these. Cocoa Krispies, never had these. S'more, I think I've had these one time, and I think they were pretty decent. I'm gonna put these in B tier, above Cookie Crisp, because I think I remember them being pretty good. Do my eyes deceive me? Sour Patch Kids cereal? What is that? Bro, that can't possibly be good. Bro, this is cancer in a box. That can't be healthy. I'm gonna put this in D tier just for them even thinking of that idea. Now, Special K, these are like this is the mom cereal. Put all that unranked. Alright. Trix is alright for me. It's the top of C tier, honestly. We're dropping Crave down. I don't know why Crave is that high. Putting that down there. I'm gonna put that yeah, it's bottom of C. I'm gonna put this I take Cookie Crisp over Trix though. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a top of C. Cause it's just, yeah, that's what it is. And Wheaties and Waffle Crisps, never heard of those. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the official Kaz Games cereal tier list. Now, this is just a filler video, like I said. If y'all want to see me play anything on the channel, for the 10 people who gonna see this, you know what I'm saying? Leave a like, comment what you want me to play. Comment y'all thoughts on this cereal tier list too. Let me know y'all favorite cereal down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you stick around. Hopefully you subscribe. See you in the next video. Stay safe. Peace out.